A very good morning to my dear IT students. Let us continue our chapter number 4, and today we'll be starting up with the functions of entrepreneur. In previous lecture we have discussed the characteristics and traits that a particular entrepreneur must have. So we have discussed all these topics in the detail, and if you have not gone through that video, please go through that video, because that must be, those characteristics or traits should be there in your mind, then only you will be able to understand the further topics. Okay, so next is your functions of entrepreneur. So entrepreneur should be having a risk bearing capability, and he must know how to organize the resources that are available with them, and how to operate the enterprise using those resources. Okay, and he must identify the opportunities that are there around him, and he must sense the uncertainty, and he must sense the he must know how to promote those particular things that he'll be producing up in his enterprise. Okay, then only he will be able to perform good in his field. Okay, so now some of the functions we are going to discuss that an entrepreneur should follow. Firstly, the idea generation. See, this idea is of very great importance actually. So if the idea that an entrepreneur is producing is of quality, okay, then only he will be able to grow. Okay, so actually business opportunities are there around the world, but he need to select the most appropriate business opportunity, and that business opportunity should be transformed into a successful idea, so that business should grow smoothly and fastly. Okay, next is promotion. So whatever things they are producing, okay, the promotion should be done very efficiently. Okay, so for that they must attract the investors towards them, so that whatever products they are producing for finances, there must be certain investors to help them out with the money. Okay, then only they will be able to expand the existing enterprise, and when they are able to expand, even they can merge two or more enterprise together. Okay, and for promotional activities, an entrepreneur should have certain go through the feasibility studies, whether whatever they are trying to implement will be feasible in the market or not, means the response of the customers will be in a good way or not. Okay, whether they will be supporting them or not. Okay, so in this way he must think of, then only his promotion will be successful. Risk and uncertainty bearing. See, I told you many times that entrepreneur, he has to take risks while forming a new enterprise, and he should be aware of the losses. Okay, due to the adverse conditions, if they arise, what can be the losses, so he should have a backup plan. So if in case that adverse condition happens, then how he will be able to survive. Okay, so for that, how will he be able to recover his losses? So what new activities he'll be performing, what new innovative approaches he'll be producing or using up, so that he is able to cope up with the adverse conditions if they arise. Okay, so he should be aware of all the risks and all the adverse conditions that can come in his way to progress, right? Next is arranging finance. See, whatever new things he is trying to implement, for that he will be in need of resources. Okay, and for buying those resources or to implement certain things, he must have finances. Okay, so he must arrange for the additional funds that will be required to carry out the activities and to expand the business. Okay, next is staffing. So because he is trying to implement something new, so he will be in need of different individuals that are having those skill sets for implementing that particular functionality. so he must hire the staff which is having good skill sets. Okay, so that that particular functionality he is trying to implement will get implemented. Okay, so this was about the functions of entrepreneur. What he should do, he should generate a good idea, he should promote the products, he should be ready to take up the risks and the uncertainties, he should arrange the finances also, and he should hire the staffs in order to implement the new things in the enterprise. Okay, next topic is types of entrepreneurs. So we can classify the entrepreneur on different bases. Okay, we can classify them on the basis of the functional characteristics, we can classify the entrepreneurs on the basis of their personality. Okay, what qualities they are having in their personality. We can classify the entrepreneurs on the basis of developmental angles. Okay, and we can classify the entrepreneurs on the basis of nature of business, right? So on the basis of these four criterias or categories, we can classify the entrepreneurs. So let us study these classification in detail now. So on the basis of the functional characteristics, we can classify entrepreneurs as innovative entrepreneurs. So innovative and entrepreneurs will be those entrepreneurs who are producing new products with the new technologies. Okay, so they are putting their adequate knowledge and the skill set to develop innovative products, and then they are producing or introducing that thing into the market. Okay, so they are trying something innovative or new to implement. Okay, so they will be known as innovative entrepreneurs, right? Next is initiative entrepreneurs. So what imitative means they are just trying to copy. Okay, so who imitate approaches and technologies involved innovated by others, and they are trying to use them in their own business, right? So actually this type of entrepreneurs, they are found mainly in India because they have less amount of money with them, as India is a developing country, so there is always shortage of funds availability. So they don't have so much fund to invest, to experiment only. So when something goes wrong while experimentation, lot of money is wasted, right? So they don't have that risk bearing capacity because they don't have so much funds available with them. So what they try to do, they try to imitate, okay, copy something from others, and they study them properly, that whatever they have done, what were the drawbacks and how they recovered. So they watch them, they have a good knowledge out of it, then only they start implementing the things. Next is your Fabian enterprises. So the Fabian entrepreneurs actually they only imitate if they see fit and have a clear and broad picture of the things. Actually they do not prefer to take risks, they are very rigid and fundamental in their thinking to take risks, and they only try to bring change when they see any threats while implementing something. Okay, next comes the drawn entrepreneurs. See, they are also of the similar kind as Fabian entrepreneurs are, but they are even more rigid than them. They will not even change, they are also trying to imitate, and they will follow a fixed strategy, and they are even they are not try to bring change even when they are suffering from losses. Okay, they will follow that particular business approach which they were following. Okay, so this was the classification on the basis of functional characteristics. Next comes on the basis of the nature of business. Okay, so here we can classify entrepreneurs as manufacturing entrepreneurs. So these types of entrepreneurs, they manufacture the goods and the resources, and after that they will sell those products whatever they have manufactured. Okay, so these type of entrepreneurs, examples could be like textile products or the electronic items they will be producing, industrial machineries they will be producing, or tools they will be producing. Okay, so next is your service entrepreneurs. So these are the entrepreneurs that are involved in the manufacturing and rendering services. Then the goods, means they will not give you anything physical in your hand, they will provide you services. Like I told you example of plumber, so he is giving his service to you, he is not giving any product to you. You call plumber, he will fix up the problems you are having. Okay, so he is giving services. So such type of entrepreneurs, they that provide services only rather than providing goods, they will be known as service entrepreneurs. And examples could be like someone is providing you facility to get installed the software installation in your computer. Okay, and plumber is also there. I told you painting someone is doing for you, so he is also giving his services. Okay, and you are getting your infrastructure renovated, so that is also a service entrepreneur. Okay, next is trading entrepreneurs. So these are the entrepreneurs who carry out trading activities only, they are not doing anything except trading. Okay, so trading could be done at the domestic, or it can be done at the international level, or it can be done on the both levels. Okay, so they will be marketing the products at domestic or international level, or at the both levels. Okay, next is your private entrepreneurs. So these are the types of entrepreneurs who operate their enterprise without the control of the government. Okay, they are doing it for their own personal interest, means the government is not having any type of interference in their activity. So whatever they are doing for their own benefit, for their own growth only. Okay, next comes the state or the public entrepreneurs. So these types of entrepreneurs, they are owned or controlled by the state government, and they are working for the interest of public. Okay, next is joint entrepreneurs. So it will be a combination of the both. Okay, they will be having they form and operate the enterprise in partnership, or they involve 2 or more persons to invest or manage the organization with equal rights. Okay, so when they are implementing the entrepreneurship with with partners or some persons together for the investment and management of the organization, so that type of entrepreneurs are known as joint entrepreneurs. Okay, next type of classification is on the basis of development angles. So this was on the basis of nature of business. Okay, what type of services they are providing, on the basis of that we have read. Now on the basis of their development angles, we can classify the entrepreneurs. Next, first is the large scale entrepreneurs. Okay, so when they are carrying out the activities on the large scale, when they are producing something which is implemented all over the particular region. Okay, so when we are implementing the things on the large scale, so those types of entrepreneurs are those who are implementing the things on large scale. They will be known as large scale entrepreneurs. So who will be included in it, like economists and the policy makers. Okay, so they will be included in this large scale entrepreneurs. So when you are trying to implement something on the small scale, okay, you are confined to a local market only. So such type of entrepreneurs which are having small investment with them, and they just implement the things on a small scale, so that type of entrepreneurs they are known as small scale entrepreneurs. So like if you are not having that much money to implement it on a larger scale, you are just trying to implement something within your society, or within a confined range only, then you are a smaller scale entrepreneur. And when you are trying to implement on a larger scale, like Geo has implemented a plan throughout the in country, so he will be a large scale entrepreneur. Next is satellites. So these are a type of entrepreneurs who start as suppliers, means initially they started as suppliers, that they will be providing something, and then later they found it productive to start producing it. Okay, they move towards the productive enterprise. Okay, so they collect the necessary information for the well established entrepreneurs and start their own enterprise. Initially they were just the suppliers, and later they started their own enterprise, right? So next is managers. So these are the type of entrepreneurs who do not imitate expansions and are satisfied in managing, and keeping the business in operation. They are not doing anything, innovative, just they are imitating the things, and they are just satisfied whatever they are doing. They will not try to implement much new innovative ideas. Okay, so they just want ki whatever they are doing, that should remain functional. They are just satisfied whatever they are managing. Okay, next is the minor innovators. Okay, so these type of entrepreneur who participate in the economic growth. See, if you are producing something that is being sold to the foreign countries, so that is bringing the foreign foreign currency to your country. So definitely you are leading, you are introducing something economic growth to the country. Okay, so if an entrepreneur is participating in the economic growth, means it is increasing the value of the country, so he will be a minor entrepreneur. Okay, and that could be done when the resources are being utilized effectively. Okay, next type of classification of entrepreneur could be personality traits, on the basis of personality traits. Okay, so first is advisor. So they will just give you a piece of advice, okay, to the customers. Like lawyers, they are not giving anything, just they are giving a piece of advice. Okay, accountants, they will also give advices, and financial advisors are also there. So they are helping their customers, or they are providing their services in terms of advices only. So they are advisor entrepreneurs. Okay, next is administrator or the organizers. So they will do the administrative work for you. Okay, like they will be planning out a wedding for you. Okay, so wedding planners you hire sometimes to plan a wedding. So what they are doing, they are just planning the things, so that everything is being done in a particular way, in a organized way. So they will do the administration of the things. Okay, the cooking part will be given to a particular cooking party. He will do the things for them, but they will just manage, they will administrate whatever is being done in a proper way or not. Okay, similarly data operators, what they are doing, they are just administrating or handling up the datas that you are providing. Like managers, they are also doing the administrative work only. Accountants, they are also doing the administrative work for the enterprise or organization. Okay, next is builders or creators. So entrepreneurs who are involved in building or creative works, like artists are there, web designers, they are creating websites, carpenters, they are creating beautiful creations, like bakers are also, they are cooking or creating cakes. So such type of entrepreneurs that are doing something creative work, or building something, so they come under this category. Okay, next is communicators or trainers. So what do you mean by communicators or trainers? See, sometimes we are in need of such type of people who convey our messages in different languages, or who communicate on our part. Okay, so such type of entrepreneurs who are doing business in terms of conveying the messages on part of someone. Okay, and they are communicating in different languages. If you know different languages, and someone needs that you may go there to represent them, so that time you will be known as a communicator or trainer entrepreneur. Okay, so because when we are selling something, we want to do promotion for them, or do promotion for them, so that the sales could be increased, and we can touch the people when we speak in their language. Okay, See, if I am Hindi and I am talking in other language other than Hindi, so definitely you'll not get me. So we need a something, some entrepreneur or some trainer or some communicator, so that we may explain the product that we are trying to sell to you, because you know Hindi, and I will need a communicator, so he could help me to explain my product to you. Okay, so next is caretakers. Actually, they are very helpful in nature. These type of entrepreneurs, they are very helpful in nature, because they are expert in taking care of the people and the property, like security guards are there, escorts are there. Okay, so these type of persons are also available to help you out when you need someone to take care of the like you have a small baby, and you want to leave your baby to that particular person for a period of time, so you need caretakers. So they are extremely helpful in nature, polite in nature. So these type of people, they will be known as caretakers, or the special type of entrepreneur, we can say. Next is entertainers or the hosts. So on these are the entrepreneurs who associate themselves with the people, and they are involved in the hospitality or the service industries, like chefs are there, beauticians are there. So they are working, they are only able to work when they are able to associate themselves with the people. Okay, and they provide their services to the society, like musicians, dancers. They can only exist when audience is there, so their purpose is to entertain. Okay, so for that they need to create a link with the people, right? Next type of entrepreneur are the investors or owners. So these are the entrepreneurs who invest money to generate profit, like someone is putting up money in the stock market or real estate or in any business to earn profits. Okay, next is your sellers. So these type of entrepreneurs, they make profits through the commissions they are earning. When customers are purchasing something from them, they are getting something in return. Okay, so whatever they are getting in return out of those things, they will be keeping their commissions, and then in this way they are helping it out. Like you are a property dealer, so what you will be doing, you will be selling out you will be purchasing a home, and you will be selling it out to a person, right? And keeping your commission in between, so that you may also earn and some others will also be helped out. Okay, so they are the sellers. So they will be purchasing the things and keeping their profit, they will sell those things also, right? So they will keep their commission actually in between. Even if they are not purchasing it, they will be just helping you out, like property dealers, I have given you example. So if you want to have a rented house, so they will help you in finding out that house, and they will charge a commission. So these type of people, they are known as sellers. Last one is your technologists. So they will offer you the technological services, like the software developer or engineers. They will make softwares for you, and for that you need to pay them, and they will do the work you wanted. Okay, so these were the different classifications. We have read these classifications in detail. I hope you have understood all of them, and please make notes of these things in your fair notebook and revise these things also. Okay beta, thank you so much.